Wally Towns with new players pushing for home debuts and a good midweek win for the under-23s. Do you have tough decisions to make this Saturday?
Yeah, there'll be some players disappointed this week, and but as I've been saying to them all the time, it's a squad game nowadays, and the ones that are in the squad have got to be supportive of the players that are in the team, and the ones that aren't even in the squad, I expect them to keep the training sessions at a level of intensity and quality that we need. And just because you're not in 1 week doesn't say you're not going to make a comeback in a couple of weeks' time. It's my job to keep everybody happy and keep everything done fairly and evenly and always with the best intentions for the team.
And Marcus Force obviously has made a big impression already, and he's been with us a week and a half now. Would you have no qualms about putting him in from the start?
I've got no qualms about putting any of the three lone boys in. Ryan started last week, and the other boys have played themselves into contention during the week. There's been nothing that they've done that wouldn't make me choose from them the same way as I choose from our own pool.
And Max Sanders was out there today. Is he okay after his exertions on Saturday?
Well, he got a whack, and it's the best way I can put it is it was like a dead leg, but on the inside of his knee. So I thought at the time it may be ligaments because I didn't see the impact, but it was a hard bang on the knee, and the bruising's come out. And today's the first day we've got him back out there.
Anthony Wordsworth, have you got to look after him, or is he ready?
Well, he keeps telling me he's ready, but we played on quite a good pitch in the week at Swindon's reserves, and he felt his Achilles a little bit, so he came off, and we've managed that. But I played him at centre back because I thought there'd be less sort of contact for him as opposed to midfield first game back, and he was fine with it, and he's trained today, and I took him out of an 11v11, which I thought again maybe some contact on his shoulder, but he's saying to me now that he's ready to go into the full-blooded training session, so I'll do that from tomorrow and certainly from Monday next week.
So could he be in contention Saturday then?
No. He only got 60 minutes on Tuesday at centre half. Yeah. Which I won't be repeating again with him, but it got the job done. That we need to get some time into him without getting a knock, but he won't be forcing any of our centre halves out of their position anytime soon.
Fair enough. It's been a rare week without a midweek game this season. Have you enjoyed working with the players this week?
Yeah, it's been good. I mean, certainly to get. I mean, I'm not normally. Sometimes I can get to the reserve game, but there was some of the first team squad were playing Saturday. And we had about 10 that were doing a physical morning on Tuesday, and Glyn was more than capable of taking that. So it's quite important to go down and watch the reserves play, and they were very, very good. I was very impressed with their attitude and application and the way they went about their job. Very, very good.
Well, the fans really responded to the players last season in creating the Great Escape. Have the players really got to step up now and show what they're about?
Yeah, I've been very pleased with lots of aspects of our play so far this year. We've managed to find ways to lose games so far this year through individual errors or just not getting the job done late in the game. So, I've been saying to them, we've got to piece things together now and get the complete performance because, we need to get winning. And I'm sure that once we do get our first win, we'll start climbing. It's well documented, the clubs that we've played, and we've been competitive in every one. Yeah. Only Sunderland that we are sort of out of the game for the last 50 minutes. Every other game has been, an odd goal, 2-1. And although I'm not happy with the fact that we haven't won, I've been pleased with the chances and the opportunities that we've had to have won games, that we haven't sort of gone on and won and have thrown away, points. So looking at it, I'm certainly not worried about the way we're playing. Of course I want us to play better. I also want us to start scoring goals, so we're creating chances, and we've got to eliminate the mistakes at the end. It's what happens in both boxes. That's always the defining factor in football, and it's about us now being strong with ourselves. Don't keep banging on about last year, but there was a hardness to us in those last 10, 12 games. And that's a different team that we're building this year, so that's going to come. But the quicker that does come, and the quicker we are stronger with each other, and we really gel as a group, then the better it'll be for us going forward for results.
Turning to one of our young talents, Finlay McNabb, signed the pro deal. He's really earned his opportunity, hasn't he?
Yes, he has. He had an injury last year, and nobody was really sure about whether to take him. And Glenn and I saw something in him in one of the first games that we saw in the reserves when he came on as a substitute, and we had to take into account his injury. But we said to him we'd give him till Christmas, with the full pre-season behind him on a scholarship contract. But he's done very, very well, and I look at him and Rudy and think, there's a very solid midfield going forward at this club. And we're lucky to have both of them here at this stage, and it's about us now progressing them and developing them so that they can be a future for us at this club, because Finley's a very strong kid, very determined, very bright, and I think everyone's seen enough of Rudy, the fans, to know that he's an emerging talent as well. So they're two of the young players that are coming through, and if you look at PK, Nesta, there's boys coming through here, and they'll stand us in good stead.
On that subject, are you pleased now the half dozen of the lads have all gone out on loan to Mark Robinson?
Yeah, well, it's the loans manager and development job go hand in hand now. Mark's taken over that, and it's important that we get young players out with to get experience. Because I look at our goalkeeper Nick, he's 21, 22. He hasn't got any games under his belt now. Tommy Wood's gone out this year. He went out last year. He wasn't sure about going out, but he banged a load of goals in. Yeah. Loved it. So, and the same thing with Dylan. Dylan unfortunately wasn't getting a game here. I was getting him on sporadically, but that's no good for him. I see him as being a big part of the future at the club as well. So if he can get out and get games and get confidence and come back to us as a better player at a different time, then great.
Wonderful. Thanks for joining us, Wally.
Cheers.